What's up, everybody? This is King John Smarty, and this is another awesome Jedi session where we manifest the beautiful world we all been anticipating, waiting for, creating, whatever you want to, however you want to word that. But that's what we do here. We use our love energy and manifest what the Creator has already created.
I can't hear any feedback from you if you're talking.
Okay. That being said, we just gonna get started. So what I want to do is I'm just going to ask the question. And matter of fact, let me lock the meeting because we're all that way we don't have to I don't have to repeat myself. So all right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question now, and then we all just tag along. So the question is, what do you guys want to see? When I get intel groups calling me, I ask them the same question. What do you want to see next? They tell me, and we put the energy behind it. That's how we do it. That being said, I'm going to ask the question. What do you want to see happen next? Let's all take turns and go down the line. Go ahead.
All right, let's TMB that art, music, and creativity and all that kind of stuff become focused on as a priority in our society. Done.
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 All right, who's next?
No homeless, no
Wealth transfer.
Yes, we need a force, humanity force to help people around the world.
Done. What's
Done.
next?
Done.
Joy in all
Wealth
our hearts.
transfer. I said,
Hold on, one at a time. It's all good. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
wealth transfer as soon as possible.
Done.
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 Along with that, I'd like to see people not have any more financial worry, no matter how much money they have or don't have. That all ends.
That's a beautiful thing, and I've seen it. And it's a very, very beautiful thing. The energy behind the people after the fact is something that we all should be looking forward to. Done.
Dignity for all, dignity, respect, love.
Hold on, Silvio, go ahead.
Housing and mental health for the homeless and the ill, mentally ill, that they all have homes and they all receive the attention that they need to be healed. Done.
Done. All right, real quick.
With dignity, respect, love,
Yes,
all
done.
the kindness done.
All right, real quick. We don't need here. We don't hear.
Joy and love.
We don't.
Joy and love.
Hold on. We don't need to hear what's been happening because we already know. What I want to know is what you want to see happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need a long explanation on why you want to see it. Just request what you want to see, because that's what that's what we want to know. That being said, go ahead.
Perfect
Full
health.
disclosure. Yes.
Perfect health for all.
Done.
Abundance in food and housing for people.
Done.
Coming
Creative
together
arts.
in unity, working together for a common cause.
Done.
Back to the creative arts. Everybody who wants to pick up the arts have just like we have all these holograms to manifest all the other skills, we have the skills to manifest the creative arts too.
Done.
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 I want it protected worldwide.
Done.
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 Joy and love across the board.
Done.
I would like to see people cease operating out of fear completely and being able to bring back that what is called shred of humanity, make it full force as to a whole spirit of humanity for everybody as a collective.
Done.
Done.
Friendship reinforced and strengthened.
Done.
Happiness.
Done.
Childlike.
Done.
Done.
Effervescent.
Totally filled.
So
All negative
she wants
forces off
everybody
the
to be like
planet.
me.
Effervescent, right? We should all be like bubbly and woo, like little berries.
Celestial
Make me go over
ceremony.
there. Do you understand? Done.
Love.
Done.
That's right. Extreme
want-
love and light. Extreme
I
love
want
and light.
Earth.
That's what I
Love
want to
life,
say.
baby.
I
The
want Earth
celestial
to be a,
ceremony.
Love and light. Done.
I want Earth to be a
Done.
nonstop party, like it always was for me, but for everybody.
Done.
Done.
Nobody
Done.
homeless.
Done.
Nobody
Total
homeless.
belief in God.
Exactly.
Total belief in source.
Done. Done. Done.
Done.
I want
King to get
that yacht.
I would love to,
Yeah.
himself.
done.
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 Want King and his family to go to Destin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
I would love for children to reveal themselves to their parents and begin to work and manifest things quicker so that their parents can see the powerful beings that they are.
Done.
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 I'd like to see a
Done.
beautiful planet with trees and water and flowers whenever you wanted to see them.
Done.
Done.
What to see
I want
better
people to
now.
have
Done.
time to take care of themselves, have an innate knowledge of how to take care of their bodies and have the time and energy to do it.
Done.
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 Joyful, happy schools for all our children.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
And the
Done.
teenager too.
Done.
Truly healthy
back in the
food.
world across the board.
Done.
Done. Done.
Deep.
Done.
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 Ability for all humans and animals and plants to understand each other and be able to communicate in a respectful manner.
Amen.
Done. Done.
Done.
Done.
Done.
With compassionate, clear intention.
Done.
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 Generosity across the board.
Done.
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 Foster children finding loving homes.
Done.
Done.
Hey, you guys, let's do healing of the relationship between the divine feminine and the divine masculine.
Yes.
Done.
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 Huge one. Thank you.
Good.
Done.
Done.
Perfect.
Done.
I also want to see neighbors actually knowing each other. I find like living in this community, I know a few people, but neighbors coming together as a community, really knowing each other and just helping out.
Done.
Done.
To add what Stephanos was
Done.
saying, let's say that they recognize each other too, not just healing between them, but the recognition and understanding of it.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
I'd like to see service to others before service to self.
Yes.
Done.
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 The
I'd
remove-
I'd like to see all human beings return to our original design by source.
Ooh, that's
Done.
good.
Yes.
Done.
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 Still on.
Done.
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 Done. Done. Done.
Done.
I'd like to see Smarty go home to Destin.
Yeah.
Done.
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 Yes.
the people quit looking,
Happy parents and happy kids together.
Yes.
Done.
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 The people start acknowledging the king's presence and stop laughing at me.
Yes. Done. Done. Done.
I
Done.
can feel it at their faces.
Laughing at you right now.
honey.
Right?
I'd like free energy so that we can get rid of all of these ugly factories that pollute the air
Super done.
and water.
Done. Yeah.
Done.
I'd like to see the proper amount of oxygen return to our atmosphere,
Yes.
so, you know, the right level where it used to be.
Done. Done.
Done.
I would like to see the protection for our unborn children times 1,000 because people don't seem to care about our unborn children during the prenatal spectrum anymore.
Done.
So,
Done.
Done.
TMB, the end of all abortion clinics. Done.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
Deprogramming our children from all of the video games and all of the influences that have just got them kind of in a bad way and giving them better alternatives.
Done.
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 Loving personal and family relationships.
Done.
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 I'd like to see children be able to go wherever they want to go and know that they're going to be safe. We used to play in our neighborhood till 5 o'clock anywhere. Now you can't even go on your front lawn.
Done.
So I want safe.
Done.
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 I would like to ask
Debt
for safe
forgiveness
and loving
across the board.
communities. Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Debt
up?
forgiveness across the board. Go ahead.
Done.
Done.
Yes.
No
Done.
more weather
Yes, Sarah.
manipulation, no forest fires, tornadoes, hurricanes. Done.
No wild weather.
Done.
Source
I
directed
like
weather.
hurricanes.
Done.
Source weather. Done.
Done.
Let's reinforce the EBS or whatever the hell we need to get people to have a mass awakening.
Yes.
Speed up
Done,
the
done,
process.
done.
Done.
And full disclosure done.
More like an uncloaking.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I said whatever needs to be done.
Mass landing.
So
Whatever it
excited.
takes.
Mass landing, like Alfred said, mass landing.
Mass
Done.
landing.
Getting rid of all of the pharmaceuticals, the chemo, which is not good, letting people know that they don't have cancer.
Integrity. Done.
Reveal all the celebrities that are coming back.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
She saw me. She's like, okay.
Done.
Dispense with
Clean
water.
up the foster care system.
Done.
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 Honestly,
Dissolve all companies that are no longer needed.
done.
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 For all the people that are falsely accused that they get out of prison and have their lives back.
Done.
Yes. Done.
Done.
More gender agendas. Done.
Done.
People care about the elderly.
Done.
Done.
And respect them.
Right. Done.
Done.
Ensure all children have loving homes and families.
Done.
Done.
Creation of safe and loving communities for everyone
Done.
Done.
And
Done.
worldwide.
let's add to that fun communities, like with stuff to do everywhere, people to go enjoy themselves. Done.
Done. Respect for all animals across the planet.
Done. Let's do healing of a relationship between the generations. From generation to generation.
Good one.
Yes. Done.
Eliminate woke teachers, woke culture teachers.
What?
All those teachers, woke.
What was that?
What?
I'm not
What
sure.
was that?
Eliminate woke culture teachers. Those who talk about 45 genders and
Oh,
all
okay.
this.
Woke culture. Yeah. Woke woke. Done.
End all the bullshit. Done.
Free transportation for everyone.
Done.
So everyone have the can go where they want to.
Reuniting with all our crossed over family members.
Done.
It is. Yes.
Chamber.
Done.
Exactly.
Well, it's been the hot tub hasn't been as popular for the last.
Abundance across the board.
Going back to common law.
Done.
Going back to common law.
Done.
Programs out there to help single.
Done.
Programs out there to help.
Free energy.
Release of
Done.
parties.
Done. Done.
Clean drinking water for every man, woman, child, and animal across the whole planet.
Done.
Done.
Let's tag all teachers to accept truth and to teach truth, to know it.
Done. Reinforce free education across the board.
Yes.
Done.
Programs out.
Medical establishment and source medicine for parties, frequency healing.
Done.
Healing across the board. Done.
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 Done. Remove indoctrination from all the education systems. Done.
Yes.
Done.
Oh, yes, done.
Create equal source connection across the board.
Done.
Done.
Remove all subliminal messages. Removing all
Done.
subliminal messages.
Neutralize
Negative
and
ones.
remove.
Done.
Create equal education so all children have the same opportunities.
Done.
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 Release and distribute all of Smarty's equipment.
Done.
Support programs out there for single women, single men, the elderly, anyone who needs anything. There's the phone number they can call and get help.
Done.
Done.
Medical
For vaccine injury.
Done.
Done.
Let's tag all lost or stolen pets to return home.
Done. Let's reinforce. Yep, done. Let's reinforce the healings or reverse all the heal and reverse everything that the medical field did to the human bodies.
And the animals.
Done.
No more using animals for fighting and sport.
Done.
Yeah. Done.
Honesty and integrity across the board.
Done.
Ability to
Honesty and integrity and honesty and integrity and print media removal of fake bad crap stories. In print media, happy news.
Done.
Done.
Free water all over the world. Free water all over the world.
Done.
Safe jobs for our teenagers, our young adults who are going into places that are more dark, like the media, that their jobs are safe and transformed into the light jobs.
For the people who are cheated out.
Of young kids.
Done.
For education, the ability to just tap into the universal libraries source for any information anybody wants at any time.
Basic style.
Yeah.
Done.
Extreme
Wait, what are you saying, Smarty?
Extreme wealth and mansions for all my crew members.
Done.
Done deal.
Thank you.
I would still live a simple life.
And a mind and a heart where we're good with it. We don't get big in the
In my
head.
father's house, there are many mansions.
Yes.
Done.
Connection to source across the board. Done.
Increase all further implementation of source directives.
Done.
Increase all our abilities as
Done.
source fit.
Done.
People coming into the knowledge of who they are and how to use it to help humanity.
And I'll add to that, removing doubts, because with doubt, we can accomplish shit.
For people who took the vaccine, that they will have a safe recovery and not get the crazy side effects that are happening now, that they get cleansed from it.
Done.
Realizing manipulation for not wearing a mask hit all our police that are bad.
Done.
For people to have open minds when they're told the truth so that they have clarity and discernment.
Also, for them to be able to feel it. Done.
I'd like the grid stays safe till we turn over to the new energy, that there's no problems with the grids until we go over to the new, source.
We got that covered, but done.
Love it. I love it.
I'd
like to see abundant water and an end to all of this water hoarding.
Done.
Let's TMB that all businesses actually do something for the world instead of just make money.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
Healing of Mother Gaia, healing of Mother Gaia and all nature.
Done.
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 If the value of money becomes less than the value of the people.
We don't.
Done.
Done.
Lovely.
How about removal of plastic water bottles?
Done.
Oh, yeah, done.
Done.
Across the board, everywhere.
Done. Done.
Raising the consciousness across the board.
Done.
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 Clearing of all lines of communication.
Done. Done.
Done.
Done.
Extra.
Tagging back the continuous exposure of all dark agendas.
Done.
I'd like to see all kinds of creative recreational things for people, from horseback riding to things in the park, from A to Z.
For all ages. For all ages. Done.
Yeah, for all ages. Done.
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 Are we still going to ride horses, Smarty? Fuck, man.
What, Chris?
I'm just asking, are we going to be allowed to ride horses? That seems a bit, I don't know.
It's up to the horse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Talk to the animals.
All right now.
You gotta make it happen. So let's get rid of all these races that people bet on and all the crap that goes with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Clean,
Releasing
healthy.
all the angels.
Done.
Done.
And releasing all the animals from zoos and letting them go to their habitats naturally with caution and safety.
Done.
Done.
A worldwide
Clean.
elimination of any exploitation in any and all forms.
Done.
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 Removal of concrete jungles and going back to Mother Earth's pristine landscapes.
Done.
Yes. Done.
Appreciation of cultures, like people with their different foods and everything, their dress, that everybody is okay with all that stuff.
Done.
Done.
Somebody told me this today. It's very sad, but can we tag all people who are currently contemplating suicide and give them courage and hope and the knowledge that there is a better world coming soon?
Thank you.
Done.
Beautiful. Done.
Thank you.
God bless you.
And for the person that did, I'm sorry, Smarty, go ahead.
No, hit them all with a clear mind continuously.
Yeah.
Done.
Can we clear that person's soul? He had a family. It's very tragic.
Done.
Love blankets.
I didn't hear what Smarty said. I'm sorry.
Heavy love and light blankets for them across the board. Done.
Thank you.
Andy, you guys.
Yes.
Done. The reason why Smarty's saying clarity, hit them with clarity, is because instead of hope, they need the knowing.
Right. Beautiful.
Discernment and clarity. Thank you.
Yep. And knowing. Done.
Knowing.
Clarifying that, Stephanie.
For all parents that aren't on the same page together with their discipline for their children or anything regarding their children, that they can get on the same page. So it's a supporting relationship for each child in the family.
Done.
I'm laughing because Florida's over there eating popcorn.
Anthony's sharing.
That's funny. Done.
How about all the single people find the exact perfect right relationship for them?
Oh God.
It's already done.
Done. Let's TMB that everyone
wants a relationship.
Let's TMB that everyone discovers self-love.
Done.
Michael, I love your Yoda.
I know. It's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Let's reinforce getting humanity back on track.
Done.
There we go.
Yes.
Done.
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 I want humanity to learn the power of music and creation. I want to reinforce that to straighten their brain the proper way, not this ABCD bullshit that they teach in school.
Yeah.
Right now. Done.
Hey, Smarty, there's a couple of people that have been booted out with their internet dropping off. Is there any chance of unlocking and let them back in, please?
Yeah, I did unlock it, and I did let people back in, so they'll have to try.
Okay, thanks.
Done.
Speaking of music, how about courage for musicians to write about truth?
Yes.
Done.
For vibration.
It's
Good
happening
actors
too,
that,
actually.
aren't
It is
affected by evil. Let's help them get back.
Yeah,
Actors and
new
directors.
contracts across the board.
Done.
Done.
Yes.
How about those that have written books?
Yeah, everybody across the board.
Yes.
Done.
How about
Done.
covering everybody that is grieving the loss of a loved one that has been gone recently, covering them all with heavy love and light blankets.
Done. My mom told me to kiss her ass earlier today, so I
That when you
That
pick
sounds like
yourself
your
up?
dad too.
That's a Puerto Rican mama.
It's like,
Tell you, mama.
don't make me come over there.
Oh, I know. It's like he's got by, it's like the energy.
All right, let's all request, send our request directly to Daddy, to release our my crystalline chambers, the medical wands, uncloak the fleets, and let's get the show on the road party started quickly.
Yes.
Done. Guys, let's request that Daddy activate all the light beings that he has for this moment in time, that they be activated now for this, what's about to come, what is here now.
Thank you.
Done.
And with that, we've all been, altered and changed. But let's activate that change in us. So it's like, we got a new brain, activate the new brain. If we got a new heart, activate the new heart. Just get them activated.
Done.
Yes, activated, done.
Awesome. Done.
People have
And
a,
also the as we make this shift, some people get caught in the old way. Like, have whatever it takes for that old way just to be completely let go and erase immediate and move into the new world and forget the old one. Just step over the line and go.
Yes.
Done. TMB, the removal of all bad habits that people have. Done.
Let's reinforce everyone being able to pick up on the changes that are happening, because I see them every day. I don't know if everyone else is, but I do. So let's reinforce that.
Done.
Reinforce picking up on them and then acting accordingly and living accordingly.
Done.
and they have an innate understanding of things, like of the numbers and spiritual things, and those frequencies in their ears, that they understand what those downloads all mean now.
Done.
Reinforce more evidence of the shift that's happening on the planet, so people will start realizing it and stop living in the whole world. Done.
Doing away with all media that lies all the time. We want truth.
Done.
Speaking of that, let's reinforce Michael taking over the airwaves.
Yeah.
Michael.
Done.
You guys will all be a part of it, man. I can't do it alone. We're one. Synchronized unit for that. I got 4. You get the neck trunk, someone get the blade.
It's already happening.
I meant
You get the
Archangel
bomb.
Michael.
Rob gets the bomb.
I meant
Their asses.
Archangel Michael, but that's cool.
Got some wings right there.
Oh my God.
You have no idea. That's ready to
He's pumped. He's pumped.
He's still on the train.
We love you. We love you, Michael.
Yeah.
All right, let's
We
let's
did get him a
reinforce.
padded room, Smarty.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. I'm gonna need one myself. Let's reinforce ending and evaporating the remaining cabal when their time is up.
Yes.
Done.
It's happening anyway, but you know, I want them to know that it's coming for the rest of them.
Yes.
Done.
Well done. Well done, King.
Done.
Reinforce
Can
none
we
of them
give
can
them
hide
Sia?
anymore.
Reinforce what?
None of them can hide anymore.
Oh, they can't hide anyway, but
Yeah.
we'll reinforce that.
Done.
And that their witches and warlock spells have no power. They're all dissipated before anything
Yes.
bad happens.
That shit is already done, Nancy. That's why we're just laughing at them. Do you really think you can call me and try to cast a spell while you're talking to me? Hello?
No way.
King John Smarty, thank you.
Dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever.
We tagging back, exposing all frauds.
Done.
Let's reinforce the family bond.
Done.
And let's reinforce, let's throw love and light blankets on those children that can't be with their parents and vice versa.
Done. Okay, let's
No more spam and robocalls.
done. Let's
Done.
right. Let's reinforce heavy love and light blankets to all the galactics and all the different groups across the universe, and then them coming to terms with the new reality. Done.
Done.
And heavy love and light. Oh.
I'm their king too.
All right, man.
Our family too.
Done.
Heavy love and light blankets for those people who are just awakening to everything that's happening.
Done.
Done.
Okay, for those of you that haven't seen the Alex Collier video with Nicholas, that's a good video. Alex been talking about a lot of the things he's been talking about. If you listen to him for years like I have, you'll notice that he's no longer talking about doom and gloom. And I wonder why. Also, a lot of the stuff, the technology that he talks about, you guys are already past that because you're using my method to replace limbs. The crystals and all that is also doing it, which will give us a break from doing what we do. It'll just make it easier for you guys. But you're seeing that a lot of the stuff that they talk about, we're already ahead of the curve, which is why Daddy always says to me and the crew that the military and the galactics and whatever you want to call it are 95% behind. Okay.
Yep.
Even though it feels like we are at the bottom of the barrel, Daddy is saving the best for last. Remember that.
Boom.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me drop the mic and walk away.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right,
you,
man.
guys. Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Smarty. Thank you, Daddy.
Realize that all of the Jedis were hand chosen by Source. And how special we all are.
Yes.
Done.
Done. Everybody.
I'd like all the magical beings to come out and everybody can see them, the fairies, the gnomes, the warlock, the comes.
Done.
All the magical unicorns.
Genesis sees them all the time. She just saw the other day, we're sitting watching movies and she saw one of her little brothers run by and fall right in front of us on his face. She just starts cracking up, and I'm like, "What's so funny?" She says, "I just saw him running and trip and fell on his face." That was funny.
Hey, guys, my six-year-old
Wow.
Mate, right? My 6-year-old Mate, he says, "I want to see one of Smarty's ships." And I said, "Hey, that's up to Daddy. Ask Daddy. Ask Smarty." We go riding his bicycle. And it's like 8:30 at night, and he points up. He's all, "That's Smarty's ship. That's one of Smarty's ship." And I go,
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
That's cool.
They're sensitive. Their brainwaves are more theta. It's more about their vibration.
That's right. I got the boss here. Genesis, you want to say hi?
Yeah, hey, Dennis.
Hi,
Genesis.
Genesis. Hi, Queen.
All right. What do you want to see done, Jen?
Genesis.
They can't hear you. You gotta come over here.
Thinking hard.
No, she's saying it. You guys can't hear. Hold on.
Not all the bad things and the conditions that they finish, and then there's no more cancer and nothing else.
So when she says conditions, she means all the diseases that all the children are experiencing.
She's so special. She heard vibration.
What she don't know.
She is so special, King.
Yeah, what she don't know is daddy already took care of most of that.
Yeah. Wow, that was such an honor.
Let's reinforce evidence of all of that for people.
That's right. Evidence.
I love it.
Evidence.
Done.
Beautiful.
All right, let's go. Let's get to work. What's next?
I would like to say thank you to Smarty for giving us all the training as well as the tools and having the sales that we can keep picking up more and more of the tools to be able to do everything.
Thank you. And I wanna thank all you guys and even people that don't participate for purchasing. Because of you guys, I'm able to do this stuff and have free time to spend with my kids. So
Beautiful.
Narrator's on its way.
That's right. I'm looking forward to the ships uncloaking, getting the technology equipment, and ending this financial burden that the human race is experiencing. So it's happening. That we can guarantee.
Done. Go
ahead.
Let's reinforce that we find new ways to work as a team and weave our talents together to create more healing and health.
Done.
Let's go ahead and reinforce vision to the people, so that when we all get our wealth, that people will not forget that it's also for humanitarian efforts. So let's reinforce that people will know what to do when that wealth comes. After they take care of
Reinforce heavy love and light blankets and source protection on all Jedis in the Zoom call. Done.
All right, real quick, from me and Genesis, we want to reinforce all of you guys' healing across the board.
Thank you, Genesis. Thank you, Smarty.
Done.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
Let's also reinforce.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Let's also reinforce real parental authority in the home, that parents will teach their children, good values and things like that, instead of shoving them in front of technology. So reinforce that. Good teaching.
Done. Let's reinforce that the parents have good values first.
I'd like to piggyback on Eva's to say that no more of the schools and the doctors deciding what's best for the child and saying that the parents can't. Done.
Those are the type of companies that we will no longer need. So it's all good.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
All right, go ahead. What else you guys want to see? Let's go.
I
have
want to
one.
see, I wouldn't want to, I want to see sports without corruption anymore, where people just come together to enjoy the sport and the games are not fixed anymore, but it's real competition and fun. Done.
Done.
Dangerous for those
See
involved.
people get paid the wages that they deserve,
Amen.
unlike all these people that
Yeah.
get paid what they do not deserve. I mean, come
Amen.
on.
Done. Paid per what you contribute to society.
Done. I see a lot of broke people overnight. And I also see a bunch of rich people overnight too.
That's right. That's right.
One click of an eye.
I have one. I'd like to be corrected if I'm wrong, because I don't know this for sure, but I have a suspicion that for veterinarians, that they don't need to be giving vaccines to the dogs and cats. It just seems obvious to me.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Change not only their mind, but also the laws
Done.
on that, because
Big
they
money,
can be
man.
ridiculous.
It's all about
Money.
money.
It's
Money.
money.
Let's end that.
Taking
Done.
back off of that, Andy, also, the removal of forcing people to get their pets fixed. Just leave what Source has created well enough alone.
Yeah, thank you.
Done.
Done.
Let's let's reinforce restoring the dignity of birth and the dignity of also death, and bring them back home instead of locking people up away in, you know, these nursing homes and stuff where they lose freedoms. Let's bring that home, as well as birth. Reinforce the gift of being a midwife and things like that to help women birth at home and restore that wisdom that women have in their bodies to know what to do naturally. Done.
I'd like to tag all humans and animals and drain any anxiety and mental stress that they have and fill it up with Source God positivity.
Let's get rid of the me blinking thing that's coming where everyone thinks they're important and no one else is.
Let's reinforce good health, prosperity, peace, balance, love and light, source connection for all beings on Gaia. Gaia, done.
Want everybody to love themselves truly and purely.
Done.
Reinforcing the spirituality that will replace all religions.
Done.
Reinforcing the ability to see the good in people instead of the always wanting to look at the dark in people. Just see the good in them and work with that.
Good one.
Done.
Let's get rid of big egos.
Yeah.
Done. And picky eaters. Let's get rid of finicky elderly picky eaters.
Reinforcing self-worth. People
Done.
know their self-worth.
That's right.
Done. People to walk barefoot on grass more and be a part of the earth and not
Or the
be so
sand.
boxes. In the sand.
Done.
Reinforce everyone following source directives.
And along those lines, all the
Everyone to get
buildings,
Smarty's powerful healing tools. Done.
Let's
all the buildings
reinforce.
that have been bombed out and all the buildings that aren't being used anymore, they're easily and gently, dissolved so the earth can have the green grass and everything around it again. Roads.
Done.
All according to Daddy. Done.
For all homeless people to find happy homes. Done.
Across the board. I'd like to reinforce telepathy so that there's no misunderstandings in our communications.
It's so hyper here.
I want to see all new kinds of flowers and something new and fresh that we've never seen before.
Done.
I love that.
Colors, new colors.
And vegetables.
Let's reinforce respect for people's boundaries, that they would be mutual. So mutual respect, and that people are able to uphold their boundaries and respect each other. So
Done.
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 Let's reinforce the celestial celebration. I said that right. And
Yes.
let's
Yes.
also reinforce, and I
Done.
wouldn't say this if I hadn't confirmed it with my pendulum, but let's reinforce that we can have a lot of fun and invite the artists who are good that we want to perform. That would be fun for humanity.
Yes.
Who one's in mind? I'm sure everybody else does too.
Yes. Done.
Done.
Celebration.
Yeah.
Like everybody who wants to have an animal that can't for one reason or another, allergies, or people who don't want them, that they can get their animals, and everybody, it's so for everyone.
Amen.
Reinforce that all people find community so that there's no loneliness.
Done.
Done.
Reinforce no old people. All people being the same age, about 35.
According to source directives.
Done. Reinforce connecting to our child like inner joy.
Oh man.
Done. Love that.
Playfulness.
Peoples, sorry. Reinforce our indigenous peoples are respected for their knowledge.
Respected and sought after.
Yes.
Let's reinforce the recognition that children can learn from adults, but also that adults can learn from children.
Done.
Thank you.
And they're okay with it.
Yes, no pride about it.
Done.
Let's reinforce that everybody find their divine purpose instead of just finding a job to survive. Done.
It's our divine purpose. So this is it. That's why we're here.
That's for us, though. Not everybody has that.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's why what we do here, you know, what we doing here is manifesting because we actually serve a purpose, and our purpose is to heal humanity. Because I already saved your asses. Now it's time for y'all to heal everybody. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
You.
Sir.
Thank you.
Oh, and Genesis wants you guys to reinforce us going to Destiny.
Yes.
Done.
I told her we already did that. She's like, no, say it again. I says, you say it. You guys died.
Done.
We say for 5 minutes in a row. Will that help?
I know, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Going to Destin, done. Going to
Let's
Destin,
reinforce-
done. Going to Destin, done.
Destin, done.
Destin, done.
Destin, done.
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 We're gonna annoy the shit out of Daddy. We're really gonna annoy the shit.
Stephanus.
Let's
We can all be
reinforce that
10-year-olds for a little while.
Taking back that everything we want to create, like our houses and whatever, as long as they're according to source directives, they're like Smarty speed. We don't have to wait anymore.
Hold on, because the cool thing about what you guys are going to experience is that Daddy has already created everything, and we're just walking into it, which is why I say allow the process.
Yep.
He is the creator, okay? We're the ones that manifest what he wants to play out. I know it's for some it's difficult to understand, but when you realize this has all happened and it's already taken place and we're just walking into it, we have beautiful houses, we have mansions, we have everything. And all we're doing is walking into it, allowing the process.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're kind of like the 3D printer. It's already been programmed in, and we're just a 3D printer.
Nice. I like that analogy.
Well, I'd like to say something then. I sense awareness in people as we allow this process. So let's reinforce strength and trust and everything as we allow the process. I get tired, so strength for everybody. As we allow.
Let's reinforce patience.
Reinforce faith.
Genesis, she's acting a little shy right now, but she says that she wants to thank you guys because you guys are amazing and that you guys can realize these things when other people can't.
Aw.
That's
Thank you,
beautiful.
Genesis.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Genesis.
Genesis.
That means a
Can y'all
lot.
hear-
Love you, Genesis.
Can y'all
Love
hear her
you.
whispering?
Love you.
I'd like to manifest.
Out of the mouth of
interacting-
babes.
Can I say something?
Done.
Yeah, go ahead.
I listen that reinforce you be the king of the whole universe. Here with me, a big energy saying that with me. You are the king of the whole universe. This is the celestial ceremony.
That's right.
Yes.
Amazing.
Done.
Done.
It's a lot to
Thank you.
take in.
It's all kind
Excited.
of that is saying that now here.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, even for myself, but it's true.
It's true. It's you, brother. Amazing. He's here. Adding
Yes.
to us, reinforce that you are the real king of the entire universe across the time and space. You are.
Multi-dimensional, all that.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
shaking my head.
Amazing.
Done.
I'd like to see some interaction with mermaids, with the unicorns and all the mystical creatures.
Ooh.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
Right, done.
Just
Let's
wanted to
go
say
ahead.
that I'm
Let's
outside and I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks, but I thought it'd be nice that you guys would hear the fireworks as we celebrate and create new earth.
Done.
Can't see it because it's cloudy. I'm trying to angle it, but it's cloudy. So let's all celebrate. We're doing this. I love you.
We might see Smarty's crew out there.
Let's
Oh, there is one right there. I see it. There's one
Me
right
too.
there. You
We're
guys
all out
can't see
there.
it.
We're all out there.
Yeah.
Woo!
That little one right there. I can't. Right
You
there.
can't.
Wow.
Wow.
I do.
This way, you
Feel
can't
it.
look into the sky nowadays without seeing one of our ships. Whether
Yes.
you see it,
Yeah,
whether you see it,
Facts.
right, whether you
Maybe
see
in
it,
Australia.
whether you see it, or not, we're there. Trust me.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
We are here.
Can I
We are
ask?
here.
Can
Yes.
I ask for something? In Australia, a lot of our land has been, the water has been diverted from farmers, and it's been horrible. They've lost everything and the animals. So, can we put things back the way they were for these bloody cotton people and those that have stolen everything? Multi, whatever you call them,
Yeah.
corporations. Sorry.
Yes.
No, it's definitely happening, and we have to do it across the board worldwide. Done.
Beautiful. Done.
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 Done. Done.
I have an
Jedi
idea that I'd
Cheryl.
like.
Let's
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
think.
Jedi
Let's go
Cheryl
ahead.
wanted to have endless energy for anyone, no matter how much sleep or non-sleep you get. Endless energy whenever you want it.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
Love it.
Lord.
Yes.
I have an idea.
hearing, so we
Let's
can
see
hear.
Reinforce.
Done.
Okay.
Jen said, thank you for being here. You guys can see things other people don't. What else you said? There, you guys are so cool because you can see things. So wait.
We
so
can't
I'm
see
not
you
thinking-
though, Genesis.
Yes. Thank you, Genesis.
Thanks, Genesis.
Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you, Genesis.
You're so cool as well.
Can't wait to meet you one day in person.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, Genesis.
There you
Genesis.
Wow, you look good. Hey, Genesis.
That's why we're off camera because I'm laying down.
So you're a jungle gym right now. You're a daddy gym.
Yeah, go get daddy. Go get him. Yeah, that's so fun. Fun house. I want to be there. I want to jump around on you, man. I like to have fun like that. I want to get down. Let's go wrestle with the king.
Michael.
Yeah.
Sorry. I like brother.
I want to go too.
Yeah, what's wrong?
That's funny.
That's
Can
awesome.
I also ask that all arsonists are stopped in their work, that their butts are lit up instead of what they're doing to destroy things?
Nice. Done.
Let's all visit those type of individuals and talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's TNB.
Anything is possible.
let's TNB people's blindness, because we can see because we're not blind, but there's a lot of people still either wearing blinders or just plain blind. TNB the blindness that people can see.
Done.
Also tag the literally blind.
Done. Oh, sorry.
Let's reinforce that somebody adopt Smarty like he suggested on Telegram today.
We all adopted it.
I'm up for it.
I don't think he'll have any problems with that.
Done.
Genesis has done it already.
No.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's all help hearing impaired as well, because that's awful. But those that can't see and those that can't hear.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Done.
Talk about connecting the brain to the heart, but let's connect the eyes and the ears to the heart too. So we hear with love, see with love, speak with love.
Beautiful.
All of it.
And let's open people's third eye as well.
That we are not being heard, that we're not being heard before. So like we can hear sounds that animal can hear, that we not can hear, that we can improve the super hearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
All senses across the board. What were you saying, Andy?
I have an idea that I want to put forward as a command. So I've just been thinking this over. This is going to be fun. There's a lot of people who have contributed over the years to society and have gotten no recognition whatsoever. I mean, whistleblower, I mean, all kinds of people. We know the people. So I'm thinking new award shows, new ceremonies, new Oscar, whatever it is. Let's acknowledge the people who have fought hard and have just never gotten any due from anyone.
Oh, we got royal events where those individuals will receive gifts from me.
Beautiful. The Golden Crown Award.
The Royal Awards. Royal
Crown, baby.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope because even the ones that were assassinated, not the ones that we took, but the ones that were assassinated, we'll also bring them back.
Yes.
It'll be like the end of a play. It'll be just like an end of a play, but it's real.
Wow.
Awesome. The doctors that were killed, they can come back and they can tell us why they were right and why they were killed for it.
Exactly.
The free energy.
We'll be able to see all that stuff, and you guys will see everything that's been taking place for thousands and thousands of years. So not everybody's going to want to sit there and watch it all, but majority of us want to know. So
I'll watch it all.
We'll actually take the time out and watch it all, and then you can see me running back and forth 500 billion plus years. I'm fucking tired.
500 billion.
Wow.
Awesome, King.
The ultimate curtain call and encore.
Yes. You get the first award.
That's why they're in disbelief right now. The cabal, they are in disbelief. You're talking about Draco reptilians that were used to doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do, kill whoever the fuck they wanted to do, and they can't do a motherfucking thing right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I can
They're
feel
shaking
it
in their
too.
boots and shitting their pants.
I can
Exactly.
totally feel it.
Done.
You want to uncloak some Dracos? I can look just like you, even bigger. So what do you want to do, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to see. I can be real dark.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
I can be dark with approval.
I want all the media people to uncloak and let people really see what they look like.
Done. Marty, when you said the other day that we're going to be working with some of them, are these ones that have flipped and they're on the, they're on the good side now, I take it?
It'll be both. The ones that always been working with us, because not all species are dark. Okay.
Right.
Just like not all humans are light. Okay.
Right.
I mean, look what's happening now. You got different groups out here pretending to be light and pretending to have these types of contacts and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and they're still spitting out bullshit.
Wow.
So you know, not all of those are dark. So the answer is yes. We'll be working with everyone that our creator wants us to work with. And since you guys are learning the method that you're learning and realizing that Daddy is who he is, all knowing, all powerful, and is giving us abilities to pretty much defeat anything that comes our way, we're not worried about nothing, are we?
No, sir.
Nope.
Okay.
Not
I
at
don't
all.
think so. Because if you were, you're in the wrong group.
Yeah.
I want to.
That's right.
Wow. See, this
We're pretty upbeat.
What about bringing back like the greatest thinkers of our history? I mean, I don't know them all, but like an Einstein, the Teslas or whatever, and having them teach everyone.
George Washington Carver.
The problem with that is that they weren't all legit anyway. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get taught directly from the light, you know, all of us.
Yeah,
I'm done with that.
Smarty's already here.
Right.
Boom. Tag done.
Done.
I want to see a world where everybody smiles all the time.
Yes.
Or at least most of the time, instead of the way it is, where most people are just frowning and looking at the ground.
Smiles and
People don't
laughing.
even acknowledge each other anymore walking down the street. They avoid.
I know.
Yes. It's beefy.
Done.
Good one. Done.
Seeing souls.
Done.
They see souls instead of the car, the looks. See the soul.
Right.
That's number one, yo.
Exactly.
Love that shit.
Beautiful.
Right,
Done.
holding doors
Dun, dun,
and
Mhm.
picking up things.
I love
and
that stuff.
All that stuff.
How do you do?
High fives.
Manners, exactly.
Yeah.
High. When you heal
More
somebody
hugs.
or help somebody, you get high off it. Such a
Yeah.
good feeling.
Exactly. There's no greater feeling than helping somebody.
It's just
Right.
When I first started and you know started this whole frequency journey, you know, I didn't know who I was and I had to be activated. But when I first started, it was a high for me. It was something that I couldn't explain. And I just loved every minute of it. I didn't even realize how powerful love was, and that's what it was the whole time. It's love.
Yes.
So I felt so it felt so good and so powerful. I just wanted more and more of it. And
Nice.
by me wanting more and more of it, learning more of it, and helping more, that's why, you know, I came into my full consciousness, which is mind blowing to this day.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
I agree.
Also, real
Beautiful.
quick, Jen wants to reinforce all the psychotic, psycho people get healing and get clarity and clear minds. Done.
Done.
Deal.
Yes. Done.
So can I just throw in a little story there about giving? I just heard this story about this couple that moved from one country to another, and somebody was making noise every morning, blasting something. And they asked a bunch of questions to people around, does this person do it all the time? And they said, yes, they do it all the time. And so they were debating and they were talking to Source and trying to figure out how to best handle this. So they gave that person a gift. They went and bought a basket full of whatever and gave this person a gift. And they said that just sent them love, sent that person love and gave them like a physical gift, left it at their door. And then over the next few weeks, they stopped doing the big noisy thing and even came out and made an announcement on the balcony in whatever country it was saying, sorry, everybody, I was kind of a butthead. But by giving, rather than going and knocking on the door saying, stop, just by giving allowed for Source to work through and make the changes.
Love it.
Lovely.
Love it.
Done. Literally
Done.
what I do every time I do something, there's always a command in place that the person is unaware of.
Oh.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
That's awesome.
Done.
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 Can I
Very
tell you a
cool.
quick story? When we came from New South Wales country back to Melbourne, our daughter was not quite 3. And when we were in the trolley getting all the food, she was, smiling and saying hello to everybody because she was used to it. No one was answering her back at all. I mean, they were looking at us like we were crazy. And she ended up quite teary. And I didn't know why at first, and I sort of figured it out. But can we just bring back that people, care about everybody around them again, and like you're saying, smiles and humor, because that really affected her.
Yeah,
She went from
exactly.
ugly to, it was
Yeah,
sad.
You're right. That's exactly what's happening. And it all starts with the consciousness and the love being risen. And also the planet, the consciousness, all of it is happening across the board. That's why you guys are witnessing the changes that you're witnessing. Your people that wouldn't talk to you are now coming around wanting to know what you're doing, what's happening. It's
what's
all
happening.
happening across the board because we continue to do these sessions and also what me and Daddy do on a daily basis.
Chain of command.
Right. This is definitely real. We are definitely in charge. Daddy most of all, right? But that's why the things that are happening, and even the people that they thought or y'all, even some of y'all thought that were good, weren't so good after all. So it's all happening. It's all happening. Go ahead. Hold on.
Miracles and wonders.
That's right.
Miracles and wonders.
Let's reinforce miracles and wonders, and then I got to get ready for a meeting with the crew. So
Done.
I appreciate all you guys working towards our goals, and I'll see you on the next one.
I love you.
Right, you
Love
guys.
you.
Night,
Got it.
everyone.
Everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you all.
Nice
Much
hug, everybody. Keep being
Bye,
awesome.
Hold on.
Much love.
Hold on.
Much love.
Genesis.
Hold on. Jens wants to say something. Come here. Just whisper it because you all being all shy. What do you want to say?
Microphone.
She wants to say that she wants people to stop dirtying the earth and throwing things in the ocean and keeping our planet clean.
Done.
Not done.
Done.
Or
We got permission to zap them if we see them do it.
or I'm going to evaporate them.
Okay.
Done.
Beautiful, Genesis.
Or if let's for instance, if you dirty the planet, you're gonna feel the heat.
Caliente, caliente.
Eat in the bottle.
Morals and values
you guys.
restored
Have
to
a good night,
humanity.
everybody.
Love you,
Good
Kate.
night,
everybody.
Good night,
Much love.
Good night, Jennifer.